People do not always vote for the party that they like the most. Sometimes they choose to vote for another one because they want to maximize their influence on the outcome of the election. This behavior, driven by strategic considerations, is often labeled as strategic voting. It is opposed to sincere voting, which refers to the act of voting for one's favorite party. In total, the literature identifies four main forms of strategic voting. Some of them are specific to some electoral systems, others apply to all. Among the many criteria, when selecting the next year leader, what do you think is the most essential criteria to consider? Why? Is this applicable and observable in the presidential candidate you are consciously supporting for election 2022? Let me share you the top 3 brief criteria in choosing new leader in election 2022. The number 1 criteria is the leader should have righteousness. Righteousness is defined differently in the different places of the world. But one thing is certain, they choose righteousness over peace. When it comes to making a decision, society that has required peace, but it cannot function only on peace. Although there are many settings for rights and how they should be shared across the world, one must finally choose righteousness. There can be no peace if there is no righteousness. The second criteria is a leader who is humane. Humane means a fundamental rights and freedoms to which all humans are regarded to be entitled, including the right to life, liberty, freedom of opinion and speech, and equal treatment before the law. These rights indicate the individuals or groups, claims to the government, as well as the individuals and government. The third criteria is a godly leader. A godly leader integrating faith and politics may be challenging. Arguments can be made for either a total separation of faith and politics or a complete integration of the two. A balanced middle ground between separation and integration can also be considered. Examples of each may be found throughout history. The complete separation of faith and politics has problems, both positive and negative. Government that is separated from faith might be effective, but it can also be cruel and oppressive. God and the Bible encourage perfect integration of faith and politics, yet it may be just controlling as complete separation. Multiple differences is Christian doctrine will also add to the government difficulties. Thank you.